Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of my Beatles singles collection. Just bear with 1 sec. Yeah, the sun was in my eyes. Right, so this final part of the Beatles singles collection is basically going to be a few reissues, some foreign records, and then a few other records that were released on Apple or have got something to do with the Beatles, but they're not going to be the solo ones. That's going to be for later on. So we're from 1976, yesterday, and I should have known better. Catalogue number is R6013. This is on Parlophone One Box EMI. Which, if you think about it, it's a good coupling, but it's a strange coupling, isn't it? Because obviously yesterday was on Help LP, well, that was on side 2 of the Help LP from 1965, and I Should Know Better was from A Hard Day's Night. Did chart in the UK. Like I say, this was the first time we got this as a single in the UK, was 1976. Also in 1976, we got Back in the USSR and Twist and Shout. Catalogue number on this one is 6016. This was actually released to like cash in on the rock and roll album. It was actually say on it from the Beatles rock and roll LP on it. Can get this and yesterday with a demo label, which is basically just this, and then it would say in that centre there, demo record not for sale. Again, very nice. Again, a bit of a strange coupling in one way, because obviously Twist Back in the USSR was from 68 and Twist and Shout was from 63. Although, you know, when this rock and roll album came out, it was a double LP. It was later like split down into 2 single ones. And like I've said before, the one to watch out for is the one where this cross in the middle is black, which I showed you in the previous video. And we've got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This came out in around 1978 in the UK. So on the A side, I mean, you could actually class this as an EP, I suppose, because it's got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and then With a Little Help from My Friends, that's the A side, and the B side is A Day in the Life. But this is actually an Italian version. That's on the blue EMI Parlophone label. Side. That's the B side. It's nice, isn't it? Doesn't it look weird when you're used to seeing some on like the ordinary Parlophone label and you see it on something else, or you're seeing something on an Apple label and you see it on something else? Very nice. Probably worth about £10. Then we've got, this is the UK version. It's like the same mix and everything. UK catalogue number for this is R022. But that sleeve's slightly better than this one. There's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Little Help from My Friends. And then A Day in the Life. That's actually one of the Free as a Bird, Real Love, and what's the other one? Babies in Black EP. Some of the hardest Beatles singles to get now. This one is the Beatles movie medley, which is basically a lot of songs just edited together because they had an album come out called Real Music. So it's basically supposed to be songs from the films. And on the B side is I'm Happy Just to Dance With You. Catalogue number is R6055. I'm sure this is just an ordinary Parlophone one. Yeah. So that's what the A side looks like. And that's the B side. And there's a version of this where the B side is a mispress and it's actually a press conference. That's just another version of it, isn't it? That's just another version of it, which is actually the same Another UK copy. Now this is Hey Jude, and this is a USA pressing. It's on Apple. Mac Len Music, McCartney Lennon Music, Mac Len Music. 2276, recorded in England. And then on the B side is Revolution. I think in some ways the American ones look better like that, because obviously the English ones were like that. Sometimes you couldn't always see it. Again, that's probably quite rare now in the UK. Not rare in America, is it? But Long and Winding Road. Again, an American version. Not exactly. That actually says Phil and Money on there. Phil Spector and Money Spector. And on the B side, you got For You Blue, George Harrison song. Although that one is more how the British one will. Although this was never released in film. I do actually think that is a nice pairing of songs. Although I must admit, I don't really like the Phil Spector version of the Long and Winding Road. I think it is a bit too, what's the word? Overproduced, and I know that it made a simple song sound overproduced. So catalogue number on that one, by the way, is 2832. Now this one, I'm not quite sure which is the A side and which is the B side on this. I think I'm Happy Just to Dance With You is the A side. And I'll Cry Instead is the B side. But I could be wrong. This is, as far as I know, this is an original USA pressing. It's one to help, to be honest. It does still play nice. That's what they call the Capital Swirl label. It's ever so nice when you see it spinning around. It does, you know. Again, if you live in the UK, pretty rare. If you live in America, probably worth a couple of cents. Yeah, so I'd say yeah. I'm Happy Just to Dance With. I'm probably wrong on that, because I would have said that I'll Cry Instead is the stronger song. And we've got the American version of I Feel Fine and She's a Woman. And the Swirl label again. Mac Len Music Inc. Again, these were slightly remixed, so you got more reverb and echo on them than the British ones. But man, this is in quite good condition, to be honest. Apart from somebody's wrote a name on it. Mary Roslin, I think it says. So if you're out there, Mary, and you want your record back, 50 quid. Now you've got an American version of 8 Days a Week. And I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. Again, pretty beat up labels. But I think they do actually play okay. Like I say, it is quite a while since I played these. I mean, that can hardly see that, can you? Again, pretty rare in the UK. Of course, 8 Days a Week was never released as a single in England, was it? Should have been. Would have made a nice single, I think. But then you've got American version of Yesterday, which of course you got out in 1965. I think got to #1, didn't it, in America? And this was backed by Act Naturally. See, we had to wait to 1976, didn't we, to get Yesterday as a single in the UK. I remember reading somewhere that Capitol in America at the time wanted to release this Yesterday as a single, but as a Paul McCartney solo single. That's probably what wasn't released in England at the time. Then you've got the American version of Paperback Writer Main, again on the Swirl label. You know, let me know if you go like that, and it's like you probably can't see it right, but it's ever so weird to see it. I think if you looked at that for too long, I think it might send you in a trance. But this is in really nice condition. Catalogue number on this one is 5650. 8 days a week. Yesterday was 5498, and 8 days a week was 5371, I think. But this one is in really nice condition. Looks hardly played, to be honest. And most of the American singles didn't have original centres either. That's how they'd come. It's in pretty nice condition. Again, that's probably worth best part £20-25. This is quite a rarity. This is the American version of Yellow Submarine in Eleanor Rigby. And it's in the picture sleeve. Okay, the picture sleeve's not brilliant. 5715 is the catalogue number. Again, quite nice condition. Apart from somebody's wrote a name there. Again, probably worth about 20 quid. American version of Hello, Goodbye, and I'm the Walrus. $2056 is the catalogue number. That one's not in too bad a condition. Not brilliant. And this is If I Fell, backed with And I Love Her. I think this is from the 80s, the looks of it. Bit dusty. But in the UK, anything like that that's a little bit different is quite collectible. We like the sleeve on that. Then we've got Hey Jude, another version of Hey Jude, and Revolution on blue vinyl. The jukebox only, it says on there. Nice though, isn't it? And then we've got Birthday and Taxman, or Taxman and Birthday on green vinyl. See, it's transparent. You can see it. Again, I've seen these going on eBay for like 30, 40, £50 each. You could actually get, I think there's a set of like 12 or 15 of these. Nice. All right, that's going to be it for today because my laptop thing is about to run out of power. So I hope these 3 parts have been informative for you. The worst thing is, this isn't all my Beatles ones I've got. That box there is also Beatles. I think that one there is Beatles and Solo. We've still got all these to go through, which are Apple emulated. And then we've got another row of Beatles solo singles to go through, which will probably be done tomorrow now. So, like I said before, for everybody that is liking my videos and subscribe to my videos, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. As you know, I haven't been doing this channel that long, and I don't take myself that serious. All I'm trying to do is spread a bit of my knowledge of the Beatles and record collecting to you people out there. If you learn something, you learn something. If I make you laugh, I make you laugh. You know, it's just nice to show some of these things to people. You know, like this is going to be as rare as chicken's teeth soon, because I think when these came out, there was only limited run. I was offered some a few years ago. I was offered the whole set, but at the time it seemed like stupid money. But in hindsight, I wish I'd bought them. So yeah, whatever you're doing, please look after yourselves and look after one another. And you know, as the song says, all you need is love, and give peace a chance and things like that. I'm not taking the mickey when I say things like that. You know, I do think we've all got to, you know, learn to live with one another, and you know, the world should be one community. I'm not preaching or anything like that. You know, that's just one of those Ringo says, love and peace, man. You know, and as the Beatles, you know, the Beatle community should just be one community as well, shouldn't it? So anyway, that's enough of that. So as always, love your records, cherish your records, clean your records, but above all, play your records. Okay, till the next video, which will probably be tomorrow now, where we'll go through the rest of those Apple singles, which are basically bands signed to Apple, and then we will go through some of the Beatles solo singles. So that's going to be it for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, thank you very much. If you're thinking of subscribing, please do, because it is free. And I will see you on the next video. So thank you very much and stay safe.